Hi guys, welcome on Periscope. This is Lisa, Lisa before, and you will see how Lisa will look like after. So, carbon cheese is here. Hello, good morning from Germany. So, the T-shirt here, the shirt. You never look stupid fighting cancer. Hi Gopal, greetings to India. So India is also rare.
Great.
Shave or die. So this is Shave or Die 2012. Today we have 2016. So as you can see, Lisa is doing this not for the first time. So maybe you can say some words here.
Yeah, sure. So hi everyone. My name is Lisa, and I am doing the Shave or Die. Sorry, I haven't had my tea yet this morning. Shave or Die fundraiser for Irish Cancer Society, and this is the third time that I'm participating in this fundraiser. The first time I did it was in 2010. At that time, I shaved my head and donated my hair to a different organization called locksoflove.org, and they take hair donations to do wig making for cancer patients. And I guess as the name Shave or Die kind of implies, you can either shave your head for the fundraiser or you can dye your hair a crazy color. So in 2012, when I did the fundraiser for the second time, I dyed my hair, and I dyed it bright purple. And that looked really cool.
So white and purple.
Bright purple. Really
purple.
Bright purple.
So hi Jelena to Serbia in Belgrade. So Belgrade is also watching. Okay.
Yeah, and so that was the second time I did it, and then now today I'm participating for the third time, and today we are going to again shave the head and donate the hair
so
to
complete,
the wig makers.
Complete shave.
Yeah, so it's going to be all gone.
Ooh, so do you know how much money or how much donations the Irish Cancer Society already got through the Shave or Die approach?
To be honest, I have no idea. It's kind of a big deal in Dublin, though. They run this fundraiser every year in Dublin, and Today FM is a Dublin radio station. They advertise it quite intensively with posters on all of the buses in all the cities, and also radio advertising as well. I've got their website open there.
Yeah,
if you want to take a look. It's the third tab.
Oh, as well.
The third one. Where it says Today FM. Yeah.
So here,
So
that's the website here. Shave or Die, Shave or Die, from the Irish Cancer Society. Hi Nomu. So Cancer IE. Get involved fundraising. I just switch to landscape mode here. Hi Timo, greetings to Tampere in Finland. So, bad hair, good cause. So I think this is a real cool idea. Yeah, there's a fundraising tab of Lisa's fundraising here. Lisa's Shave or Die. So this is here's the URL. I hope the focus is okay. And the last thing was here the Locks of Love. I just have to reload here. Oh, yes, reload. Ah, okay. The connection is not there. So yeah, Timo, you don't have that much to shave or die. That's true. So. As you can see here, first of all, or maybe you can just explain what you think so.
Yeah, so right now we're preparing my hair to be cut for the Locks of Love to donate to the wig makers. And they accept hair donations and then do wig making for cancer patients. Basically, if you want to donate your hair to that organization, it needs to have a minimum length. The details are on the website. I don't quite know it out of my head. I think the minimum length is about 10 or 11
10
inches,
cent.
something like that. And they also don't take permanently colored hair, which is why I've had to wait so long since
Okay, I know.
since
Okay,
my
I
last
see.
participation. I had to wait until all of my colored hair grew out until I could make another hair donation.
Okay.
And so basically, when you make the hair donation, you need to make sure that your hair is clean and dry. So I washed my hair last night, and so it's nice and dry now. And then you need to neatly braid it so that it doesn't get mussed up in transport, so that when the wig makers get it, they're able to, like, actually, work with it, and they don't need to spend too much time
Yeah.
trying to sort out, a big mess. Yeah, and I mean, like, you don't need to, if you're interested in making a hair donation to a group such as Locks of Love, you don't need to shave your head entirely. If you have very long hair, you can just cut your hair short
Yeah.
and make a donation that way. That's something that my sister did many, many years ago, which is how I initially heard of Locks of Love in the first place, because she had very, very long hair, and then she cut it like that and gave them her hair, and I thought, wow, that's really, really cool. And I really admired her for doing that, and that I kind of like filed that away in the back of my head. And then when this Irish Cancer Society fundraiser came up, I thought, I'll connect the two. So, yeah.
Yeah, so we have to. Hi, Lacey. Hello. Greetings. So it will take some time here, of course. I think it was with it's a trash can or something. No, an egg. It's
An egg
bag.
crate.
Egg bag. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's So for eggheads.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah. That's a cool idea here. So. So Gopal from India says that this should be known more internationally. So I think that Periscope and social media in general are a good way to talk about this in a global way. So I know that there are a couple of other social interesting things like refurbishment of a Nepalese store village, for example. So there's there's a group of people in Periscope promoting this and collecting donations for some parts in Nepal that have been affected by the earthquakes of the last couple of years.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
I mean, like in the past years, we didn't have Periscope.
yeah.
So it was not quite as easy to get the word out about doing the fundraising. I was on Facebook at that time, so that kind of helped. And of course, I was also living in Dublin, where it was so heavily propagated that like everyone knows it, and all of the hairdressing schools participate because it's really good practice for the hairdressers in training. They can dye people's hair and practice doing all kinds of funky colors that they wouldn't ordinarily get to do, or they can, just go wild doing different haircuts because it all gets shaved off afterwards anyway. So it's kind of a bigger deal there. And it's when you're in a place where everyone already knows it, then it's kind of easier to discuss it and to just say, oh yeah, I'm doing that, and everyone just goes, yeah, okay, that's
So as far as I know, there's some from time to time there's in the city center there's some kind of wet, so but there are some or different hairdressers, haircutters who are offering to the people to cut their hair or to style their hair and also donate, collecting donations for I don't know for what reason exactly, but I know that here in Germany there's also in the Leipzig there are also some kinds of projects as far as I know, and I think maybe there's also something dedicated to German cancer.
It could be, yeah. I don't really know what what happens in the German Cancer Society. I've not not really connected with them at this point in time. But
So, as you can see here, where are the so it will be about, I don't know, 30, 40, 50 locks or so, or even more.
I have a lot of hair.
You have a lot of hair, yeah. So we could now have a 15-minute advertisement block.
Yeah.
So, no, not really. So it might be also a good idea to cut after 5 to 10 minutes or so, and to restart,
check back in.
and then to check back in.
Yeah.
And share some first impressions on Facebook, Twitter, and other platforms as well. So we could restart or say, okay, we start in 10, 15, 20 minutes once again to have a second part. So right now there are not many people watching because so 9:30, 9:45 a.m. German time is usually, or often not the most used time for Periscope on the day. But it's interesting just to watch this here. So I think it could have been an interesting idea as well for next year maybe to connect with the exhibition Hausgarten Freizeit.
Okay.
So because there's also called Mitteldeutsche Handwerksmesse, glaube ich, as far as I know. So there's also presented.
My hair won't be that long by next year.
Yeah, probably not. So what do you think? How long will be your hair next in 12 months from now?
Well, it takes about like in kind of 8 or 9 months, I'll look like one of the Beatles.
Okay.
And then in maybe 1.5, 2 years, my hair will be kind of shoulder long. So
we have to postpone it to. We
at
have
least,
to do it again in 2 or 3
you know,
years.
somebody else can volunteer.
Someone else. Yeah, that's true. Of course. I'm up then. So we have three locks of love right now. So I know, for example, also one wig. It's wig.
Wig, yeah.
Wig. Yeah. So I know one wig making or manufacturer in Dresden, just just close to or in the house where my parents live. So it's really interesting, and I think they are producing wigs as well for cancer patients and other people as well who have whatever problems with their hair. So it's really cool. So the hair won't be afterwards. The hair won't be like wet in the background. Ah, hier ist Amsterdamer mal wieder unterwegs. Boom. Ich liebe solche Blockpartys, wenn man die Leute dann einfach mal rausschmeißen kann und muss, weil die irgendwelchen Inseln. Ah yeah, go part. So I think I will go offline for the moment, and I will be back with the part 2 in, let's say, 10 or 15 minutes, plus minus. So hopefully a couple of other people will watch the replay in between, and I will share the scope as well on Facebook and some other platforms. Cool. So maybe in the second part. Ah, der Günther Exel. Ach, na dann bleibe ich noch mal kurz drauf. Hallo Günther, ich grüße dich. Der Günther Exel ist auch ganz bekannter Periscope und Social Media Experte. Travel Live CC, guten Morgen. Sind wir noch da? Oder ist er schon wieder? Ach, er ist schon wieder rausgegangen. Ja, wie auch immer. Ne, dann machen wir jetzt nämlich mal kurz einen Break hier an der Stelle. We'll have a short break here. Not to be too boring for you. So people can watch the replay, and we will be here with an after or an in between in I don't know, 10, 15, 20 minutes maybe. So see you very soon, guys, and yeah, we will be back on Periscope. So maybe Lisa can have a smile, still with some hair, but it will be cut in a couple of minutes.